Let us explore the meditation classic, Great Garuda in Flight, and then meditates like a Jedi. This text was composed many centuries ago by the great Buddhist reformer Vajra, known in Tibet as Garab Dorje. It was translated from the Tibetan into the English by Keith Doman. So here's my intention. I'd like to read this passage, explain this passage, and then conclude by reading it yet again. Kind of like an Oreo cookie. Hey, this free-form field, illusory and non-graspable like space, nowhere located, has no object of focus. An unrestricted experiential process occurs in the slightest subtle projection. The concept of pure being, unknowable itself, is self-sprung awareness, a ubiquitous, unthinking, authentic practice, and this free-form field needs no alteration. Okay. So I'm going to do an edit. So bear with me, if you please. And let's hit delete, and let's hit bullets. Is that what it's called? Yes. Okay. Okay, so now let's explain this mofo. This free-form field, it sounds like a tongue twister, does it not? So free-form field is a reference to all that could be noticed. All the sights, all the sounds, all the sensations, all the flavors, all the scents, all the emotions, all the intentions, all the thoughts, all the memories, or the imaginings. They're always changing all the time, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, sometimes as quick as lightning, sometimes as slow as a glacier, but everything is in flux. As we relax into our exhalation, thanks to the workings of our parasympathetic nervous system, all that we notice during our inhalation could feel less stressful, less permanent, less defining, and even less tangible. At least partially, at least for a moment, until we breathe in again, and the entire cycle begins anew. And that's exactly how it's supposed to work. Just like the ticking pendulum of a grandfather clock in a hallway of a house, or the entryway of a house, as our chest swells and sinks with inhalation and exhalation, we shift from our sympathetic to our parasympathetic nervous systems, back and forth and back and forth, perceiving and processing. That's the path. Perceive and process, vulnerably, passively, viscerally, randomly, and fleetingly.